Alright, this is one of the more interesting trades of the day because not only are we seeing a legitimate asset actually getting moved over, but the price. Oh my gosh. They got this guy in a bargain. Now, here's the thing with Jason Zucker heading over to the Nashville Predators. He's 32 years old, 5'11", 187. His contract expires at the end of this year. $5.3 million a year. That's the cap hit. It's a pretty big one, I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to Jason Zucker getting moved, the fact is, he's a pretty good player this year. 25 points, 51 games played, half a point a game guy, had 48 points in 78 games last year with the Penguins. A huge bounce back from the back-to-back 17 and 18 point seasons he had in 2020 and 2021. Jason Zucker is far removed from his days of being a 60-point guy like he was almost, 6 years ago? But he's still pretty alright this year. And if you do the point production pace, let's do 25 divided by, that's half a point a game. So he's on pace for about 40-ish points this year. And heading over to the Nashville Predators, the price they paid was literally a 6th round pick. That's it. Big part of this, though, is that there was no salary retention on the deal. It's been a buyer's market the last few days for sure. And so with everything going down like this, you've got Zucker for a 6th, you've got Toffoli for only a 2nd and a 3rd, and pretty much, I think that's what it was. Anthony Mantha was traded for cheap, Vladimir Tarasenko was traded for cheap. This is really what we're seeing here. Buyer's market, baby. This is the last 30 minutes or so of the trade deadline, and if you're a buyer, you better go out there and use your cap space well, because man oh man, are these players going for cheap. Jason Zucker, a half a point a game guy, was traded for a 6th round pick. That's it. Ay. 5.3 million, I get it, it's a lot, and that dampened the return. It's Dallas's 6th round pick in 2024 going over to Arizona for Zucker. And realistically, I mean, if you had told me at the entire beginning of this week, you told me at the beginning of the week that Tarasenko would go for cheap, Mantha goes for cheap, Zucker goes for cheap, Guentzel goes for a lot of prospects, so I guess he retained his value, but everybody else kinda goes for cheap, I wouldn't have believed you. Even if Jason Zucker is only worth 5.3 mil, or I say only as if that's a small number, no, it's a pretty big one. Even if his cap hit is 5.3 mil, he's still a half a point a game guy. He's not that bad. Like, his contract value shouldn't be that bad that the Arizona Coyotes are only able to get a 6th round pick for this guy, right? I mean, if that's all they could get, then I guess they had no choice but to accept the deal, which is why we got it done. But man, oh man, Jason Zucker, the Predators are building themselves a team here. Not only did they go out there and get Bavillia yesterday, they got Anderson Dolan off of waivers, they got Jason Zucker. They're trying to make a run here. The Predators are not taking things lightly. Yesterday, Philip Forsberg hat trick. They still have themselves the opportunities to go out there and do things. Nyquist has himself a pretty good run as of late too. This is a team that's trying to make the best out of their year, and honestly, I respect it. So, good on the Predators for getting themselves a guy in Jason Zucker. It cost them only a 6th round pick, which is a miracle price, but hey, if they have the cap space to go out there and do it, I don't see why not, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Jason Zucker going over to the Predators for a bargain of a price. Is it really that a $5.3 million AAV salary is enough to reduce the amount of value the guy is worth, even if he's half a point a game? Is it really that a 6th round pick is worth what Jason Zucker's value is on the market? Or do you think that the Arizona Coyotes kind of got fleeced here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.